What is going on? My name is ggforgoblinguide and I'm reading you another Modern League. So today I'm gonna play Boros Burn again. So as you're seeing, I changed a bit my list from my last two videos. Even though we made pretty good results in the last videos. If you didn't see them, I recommend you go check them out. I had quite a few pretty good matches, I'd say. Today I'm going to try something else. I want to play as many sideboard as I can to just try to have a variation in my head and think what maybe could be the best sideboard for Burn at the moment. Even though we did good results with my last list, I wasn't not sure of having 4 Relic and having Wear Tear and having Rolling Vortex. So in this list, I'm trying out something new. I'm bringing back, because I think Wear Tear is actually relevant right now. You do want to destroy some enchantments in some instance, like in Oops All Spells, they're running Lena of Sanctity. Stomping Ground is brought back into the deck. I cut the Fiery Isolate. Don't want to cut any more fetch lines because all your fetches are now a green source. So I have 3 Destructive Revelry instead of the Smash and the Wear Tear. I've decided to try to split two Rest in Peace. So Relic to Rest in Peace. And I decided to swap out the Rolling Vortex for 2 Kor Firewalkers. Rolling Vortex was fine in our last few leagues, but we actually saw more red decks than I expected, and we won the matchup with Deflecting Palm, and I think having 2 extra core in your sideboard can help the deck a lot. So without further ado, I'm not going to talk anymore about this list, I'm just going to try it. It's the best way you can experiment the list is just try it. So once again, Modern is very fast right now. It's like it has a lot of decks in the metagame that are pretty good, and you just have to figure out what is the best sideboard for your deck you're playing. That's why I'm playing a lot of decks. Not a lot of decks, but a lot of different sideboard against a lot of decks. So I want to try Destructive Relvery, the Relic, Rest in Peace split, and yeah, the rest I already had them. Kor Firewalker is just coming back. Deflecting Palm. So far, I like them a lot so far. Very solid card in my last few leagues. So I'm gonna keep them in the sideboard for now. I think I'm gonna keep. I don't have a great turn 1, but I think this hand is still pretty good. Okay. Not gonna reveal that I'm playing Burn. I'm just gonna play Scalding Tarn and say go. Okay, well, this actually doesn't do anything against our deck. So, wow, Torpor or main though. That's really interesting. Very interesting. Don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Like, to beat Uro, to beat Titan, to beat humans. To beat Oops All Spells, the 3-2. Okay, and out the Veil, that is fine. Yep. Back my Eidolon. Alright, a land is actually pretty good here. So I'm gonna shock in. Gonna kill the Liliana. We have a lot of cards in hand, so I think it is quite worth it. And I'm gonna say go. Very, very interesting. Thoughts on response. I'm gonna Boros Charm you. Boros Charm resolves. Are they gonna take the Skullcrack here? Here. And they can see. Okay, so very interesting main deck card. Even though they're playing Torpor Orb, I'm guessing that this is still Sultan mid-range. I don't know why they're playing Torpor Orb because Uro is like the best card in this deck. But right, so I'm gonna cut Searing Blaze. Skullcrack in. And I think it's gonna be 2 Relic. And I'll try it like that. So this is the thing that I like about Relic. It's actually not too bad against Troll. Because as you can see, I have nothing else to bring in. Like, Path doesn't do anything. Destructive, well, Destructive maybe is relevant, but I don't think so. I think they're gonna sideboard out their Torpor Orbs. Yeah, let's keep this. And yeah, I think having 2 Relic is fine against Control if you don't have anything else. Okay, Welding Jar. So maybe Destructive Relvery would have been good, but I only saw Torpor Orb, so couldn't really say what they were playing. Very interesting so far. Okay. Play Guide. Back. And they kept the Thoughtseize in. That's pretty interesting. Usually against Burn, you don't want to keep Thoughtseize in. Unless you're playing Dead Shadow. Or Charm, sure. They're getting pretty low. Trophy on top. Let's pull them. Well, they're down to 6, so you gotta need they'll need something like life gain or some sort of interaction. Okay, it's I'm a bit curious on what they were on. If you know what deck they were on, let me know in the comment section below. I'm pretty curious. I'm not sure what they were playing. Maybe like an Urza deck. I don't know. So as a quick reminder, if you like what you're seeing on this channel, having burn content every week, content of Monastery decks also, consider liking and subscribing to ggforgoblinguide. I am almost at 100 subscriber, and that is one of my goals that I fixed myself, so very happy that it's almost there. Gonna mold this hand. 4 line is a bit bad. Keep a Helix back. Hope it's not an aggressive deck. So yeah, like I was saying, if you like what you're seeing on this channel, consider subscribing. That would mean the world to me. I think I'm just gonna bolt this right away, or I could just play the Roof Bolt. They have Talia next turn. Yeah, I think Talia is like the worst thing that could happen, so then Roof Bolt go. Okay, that's fine. We have a fetch, but we still have another land. Gonna kill the Giver. Yep. Don't really mind that. I could have bolt the Arbiter in response, but I think I'm just gonna hold my spells. I'm gonna say go. Yeah, take 2. They go. So if they want to, they can Stone Rain us with the Field of Ruin. Guess I'm gonna go to my turn. Okay, so play Sunbaked. Try to Lightning Bolt your Arbiter. Once I'm gonna float red. But I'm not going to pay the Arbiter tax. I'm just gonna let them take my land here. Because I do want to play this Eidolon. And we have another land, so not too worried. And if they want to get rid of this, they're going to have to path. I think we're fine for now. Another field. Okay. Okay, that's it's a bit annoying. That's a card. Searing Blaze off the top would be awesome. That's also pretty good. So I think we get a Sacred Foundry to have so many effects to search for a basic mountain. So attack. Lightning Helix, your 2-2. Get back another 2-2. Not an Eidolon, but it's still a 2-2 that we can use to our advantage. Well, never mind. No 2-2 for us. Alright, so Bolt. Hope they don't have a path. Try to attack for 3 here. They do have a path, okay. Just gonna say go. Probably just going to crack the Sunbaked Canyon end of turn. Okay. Well, now I'm not sure if I want to crack it. I think I'm just gonna Boros Charm them in response. Okay. Fast turn. Well, if they attack for 2 and we top deck a 3 mana burn in return, we're gonna win. Okay. End of turns. Skullcrack you. Go to my turn. Drag this. Go. So we just need one more burn spell, and we win. Take 4, down to 9. I'm gonna float a white. It's actually better for us. Yep, got it. Because I was going to crack the Wooded Foothills anyway, so it's actually better to have a Wooded Foothills if we top deck Searing Blaze. Okay, got it. Alright, so let's go to game number 2. Against Mono White. I think it's gonna be free path. Eidolon's not great on the draw. Maybe just cut to... Like I said yesterday, or the other day before that, in my last video, Eidolon against Mono White is not that bad. Because, yeah, they're playing Vile, but they're also playing other small cheap cards like Path to Exile, Skyclave Apparition, and they don't have a Vile every game. So I think 2 Eidolons is fine. But since I'm on the draw, I think I'm gonna cut the 2 Eidolons because, like, pretty much one of my worst cards. Boros Charm is also not good, but I didn't see Stoneforge Mystic, but I'm pretty sure they're running it. Not gonna bring the Destructive Revelry for now. I'm just gonna try it like that. If I see they have heavy artifact synergy, I'm gonna bring them. Let's keep. The other problem with Destructive Revelry against them is that they can just blow up your green source and you're a bit screwed. Alright, so we drew a lot of lands. Just gonna kill the Giver right away before it gets very dumb. Okay. Well, I had to kill the Giver anyways, so... Cannot kill the Talia with the Giver on the battlefield. Interesting. Play Guide, pass turn. We drew a lot of lands. We drew 2 lands so far, and we had... was it 4 lands in our opponent hand? Yeah. Okay, they play Vile. They're gonna attack? Nope, they pass turn. Lightning Bolt is pretty good. Bolt Talia. Attack for 2. Land. Let's grab a Foundry here. And just Lava Spike our opponent. Pass turn. Okay, Searing Blaze would be awesome here. Let's try to draw Searing Blaze. Boros Charm. Okay. Yes, I'm going to end step Helix. They have this Flicker Wisp again. That'd be sad. Giver. Yep. Giver is very, very good against us. Arbiter. Okay. Can blow off land. Alright, so that was pretty bad for us. Well, it's a bit sad, but we gotta kill the Giver first. Yep. Let's say go. Don't have a lot of resources, and our opponent's still at 15. Game could be tough. No blocks. have a 2-mana creature? They don't. Alright. They do. Another Talia. Ooh. That is very good. I think we just lose now. Wow, that was pretty good. Okay, so they are playing Stunforge. If we don't draw our Skullcracks, I think we're a bit screwed. Yeah, we cannot really beat this. Yeah, I don't think we can get out of this one. Gonna play the Battle Skull, end of turn. Attack us for 4, gain 4 life. Yeah, we were not getting out of this one. Okay, so even though I already don't like bring Destructive Revelry because we have only 1 green source in our deck, I think I'm gonna bring some copies. I think Boros Charm is just not that good. I think I'm gonna do 2 Destructive Revelry and 2 Eidolons. And yeah, try it like that. Oh, okay, that's fine. We have 4 lands, but we have our green source, and we like 4 lands with a canyon is actually pretty good because they have a lot of destructive land effect, and a turn 2 Searing Blaze on a giver that would be awesome. Oh, a vial. Top deck destructive. Nope. Okay. So I'm just gonna Helix them and attack for 2. Really hope they don't have Auric Champion here or another protection from red card, because we don't have the path in our hand. And turn 1 Vial and turn 2 like Auric Champion or Kor Firewalker be pretty bad. We're relying on our Swiftspear to do a lot more damage than 3. Alright, second Vial. Alright, they kept a 1-lander. Seems fine to me. Right, let's play Wooded Foothills. Attack. I think we just say go. Hope they put a giver and a step, and I'm gonna blaze it. Nope. Okay. Alright, they take 3 from that. That's a lot. They take 4. But they do have Auric Champion. We need to top deck a path. Wow! Happened 2 times in 2 leagues. That is just very rude for our opponent. Let's see here. Let's not get too excited. What could they have to protect the Arc Champion? Not much. I think we just go for it now and attack. Guess I'm gonna play my line first just in case I want to do instant stuff. Yes, opponent, we had it in our hands since the beginning. Alright, they tap in response. I think I'm gonna fetch here in response if it's an Arbiter. Rather have my mountain right away. Alright. Gonna blow up the Talia. You can gain 1. That is fine. Wow, that was a really good turn for us. And now we attack for 3. And pass turn. So our Monastery actually did 6 damage, which was pretty much what I wanted from our Swiftspear to do. Oh my god, the top deck path was pretty insane, I'd say. Alright, so opponent had... Wow. Another one? Guess we just pat the Italia and try to attack. Or... It's a bummer that we don't have 6 mana to do both. Like, 3-man face, cure their face, attack. They have to chomp. If they put something in, we path it. Try to go for a kill here. Okay, in response, I'm gonna fetch. Okay. Okay. Not gonna pay the 2. Have another one. Okay. You cannot pay for the Stone Forge effect. You cannot pay for the path. And you have to chomp, or else you're dead. Sure. Last turn. So we're still in very good posture here. Maybe I should have... does this affect both players? Yeah, I think if I pay the 2, they can search. So it was better not to activate it. Now we just pretty much want a Lightning Bolt. It's another Talia. Stone Forge Mystic. Alright, so that means we need to draw a burn spell. Because Battle Skull gonna jump by, well, block or spear. Wow. We have it, or they have something else? Have it. Have something. Wow, that was insane. Seriously, that was very, very... that was pretty insane magic there. They play the Ariok, and then we just top deck the path. So in the end, our Swiftspear was like the all-star of this game. It ended up doing 6 damage, and they had to chomp with the Arbiter. But I think the path was the card that saved us from literally losing to Orc Champion. Wow, that was insane. All right, so far, I'm not gonna spoil or don't know what's the right term. When you want to say something and then like you want to say, I think Burn is pretty good, and then you just lose all your games. I don't know what's the right term for that. But in our last leagues, Boros Burn did some pretty good results, and so far we're 2-0. Let's try to continue in this motion. Okay, so Tron. Is this Green Tron or Eldrazi. We will see. Bit annoying because if they are Green Tron, I'd rather play my Eidolon, but if they are Eldrazi, I'd rather Lava Spike to prevent a Chalice on 1. I guess if they play Chalice on 1, we lose a Lava Spike, but that's the only card we lose, and they're gonna take 2 and use their entire turn. So in the end, Eidolon is gonna be able to do 4 damage. If they are Monogreen Tron and they don't have Tron, they might take a lot of damage from just trying to play Ancient Stirrings and Silver Scryings. But since they have the map, they just need one more Tron piece to symbol Tron. Okay, Blast Zone. So, guessing this is Eldrazi Tron, but some lists of just normal Tron are playing Blast Zone. So, let's attack for 2. Let's suspend a Revolt and pass turn. Okay, they get a Temple, well... Okay, no Temple, so... I guess this is normal Tron. Okay. Wow, that is, yeah, Eidolon in this specific situation is very powerful against Tron. When they try to assemble Tron and they just cast cheap spells, they take like... So far, Eidolon did 8 damage. So actually, they're just dead next turn. Living Stone is not gonna save you. Yep, let's just show them that we have the kill. Well, maybe they will not concede until we actually show them the Lava Spike. Wow, Eidolon did 10 damage this game. That was pretty good performance by Eidolon. Okay, so Skullcrack. 3 Destructive. Searing Blaze out. Whoops. I think Eidolon the draw is not a very good card. I think I'm gonna bring 2 Path for Wormhole Engine. And just 3 Path. Like, I'm almost tempted to bring in Deflecting Palm, but I think it's just too cute. Like, to beat specifically a Wormhole Engine, I think it's not necessary. I think I'm keeping this hand because we're on the draw, and against Tron, your creatures are like your best cards in the matchup. I think I'm gonna keep. Okay. Wow. Just need like 1 land. And we're good to go. Okay. Stirrings. We're gonna look at some cards. Okay. Alright, so maybe they have Tron next turn. That would be pretty annoying. Alright, so do they have Tron next turn, but they won't be able to Karn? Perfect. So we just play all of our creatures before they play a Wormcoil in our face, and we won't be able to attack anymore. But we do have a Skullcrack. so that's pretty good. We can still attack and Skullcrack them, so they'll take the damage from the other creatures and not gain the life. Just crack your map, please. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so that's fine. Is this other map? That's fine. That is fine. Land. Nope. So we don't have quite lethal. But what we could do is play the Swiftspear, spend a Rift Bolt, and hope they don't gain a bunch of life. Even if they do, I think we're still in pretty good shape. Because they would need to gain life and exile our lands to beat us, I think. Horizon Canopy? Interesting. So we could put them down to 2, but that's not worth it, I think. I think I'm just gonna suspend the Rift Bolt. So next turn. Next turn we can just try to top deck a land and we win. They're gonna do all this dust here. Okay. Warm Call is not good enough. That's your plan. All this dust. Okay. So a land and we win. Or another bolt. Wow. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright, so pretty good start for Boros Burn. I like it. Very. Don't know if you agree with me, but Modern's. I think Modern is very fun right now. Like, there are a lot of good decks that are worth playing, and I don't think, like, maybe Uro is a bit problematic, and maybe Rakdos is a bit problematic, but other than these two decks, the rest of the decks are pretty fun to play. But even Uro and Rakdos, I think they're fine. I don't think they're ban-worthy for now. Uro is a very, very good card, but the metagame has adjusted to Uro, so... Like, I think I haven't seen an Uro deck in my last 3 leagues with Burn, so... That is fine. If we continue this way, I'm still happy. I don't want to see Uro. Alright, so we're still on the draw. Would like this to be like another land, but that's fine. Please don't be Burn. Okay. We're playing Rural Burn. Or no, we're playing Zoo. Stomping. What is this? Oh, not this deck. Not this deck. And they decided to keep a full 7 also. Uh-oh. Don't like this playing against this deck. As a Burn player, can honestly not do much. Like, they could have Electro Dominance right now, and I couldn't do much about it. I just have to play my game plan. My deck is like a bit at the mercy of their hand. Okay, please don't Electro Dominance me. Please. Okay. Got it. Bolt go. Yep. Yeah, I think they got exactly the start their deck wants. So let's see here. We can actually not kill a rhino. And we just die to our own lands. Yep. It's sad. Alright, let's bring the destructive. Maybe they're playing live games. Some lists are, some lists are not. Gonna try to sideboard out the Skullcrack. I think the path are fine against Gargadon. Deflecting Palm is not good because oftentimes you're not even going to be able to cast it because they're just going to do Restore Balance. You're not going to have any more lands or cards, and their Greater Gargadon is just going to deal 9 to your face. So I think we just go like that. Hope for the best. That is not exactly the best. I think I'm gonna mull. That is like the same hand, but a bit better. I mean, we have 2 Sunbakes. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Just because we have 2 Sunbakes, but if there were like 2 other lands, I think I would have mulligan. Okay. That Shock Bolt. I mean, you fetch Shock, kill a 2-power creature. That's fine. Monastery did her job. Greater Gargadon is in the Exile. Okay. Play Tarn, go. They have nothing. Weird. Sad. Go. Alright. Like you. Go. Alright. One more spell. Right. Maybe they're playing Withered Storm. If it's something bad happens, I'm gonna take the white. Okay. Helix. Not sure they're playing a lot of counterspell. Maybe Force. Aethergos. Okay, put that on top. Pass turn. Cycle. Sure. Okay. Okay. Upkeep. Helix. Okay. Yep. They're just gonna go for the kill. Oh, we have the path, so... Bolt, yep. Okay. Bolt. Yes. Okay. Do we go for the meme? They have counter magic. I think we don't. But that would be fun. We have like anything we want to cut. Yes, we can cut one path. And I mean, if we bring in the palms, like path is like pretty much the same thing, right? So yeah, that's a fine hand. We have a Lightning Bolt again. Well, so far we didn't see any restore balance. Have a bolt. Hope they don't have a second one. Oh, well, that's the same thing. Okay. I think we go for Lava Spike. If they go for a Restore Balance play, rather have less cards in our hand than them. Maybe they're not even playing Restore Balance. So far we didn't see it, but usually these decks are playing Restore Balance like one of the best ways they can win the game. And Greater Gargadon is like a good part in this one. You just sack everything and just go for Restore. Oh no. Have Crash through. Damn it. Yeah. So we need Boros Charm, or Deflecting Palm, and then not have a counter spell. Pressure is on, down to 10. Wow. Wow. We go for it now. Because here's my two. Like, let's say they have Force of Negation. They can just exile a card, but if they don't have another blue card, Boros Charm doesn't resolve. Or doesn't resolve. If I go to the upkeep, they can hardcast the Force. I think we just play it now. No. Alright, put on top. So if they have a bolt, we're dead. What is the Gregor Gargadon? Alright, still at 8. So bit 4 from being able to come. Who they have? They have 5. They're almost there. Ultra Dominance for 2. No! Oh, so close. So close. We actually top decked the Boros Charm, but it was not good enough. So close. That's okay. Think we got enough of our luck. Enough luck in this league so far, so I think losing a game is fine. Alright, so last match already. We're on the draw. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep. Rakdos. This is Rakdos without Laris. Okay. Maybe this is Grixis the Shadow. Alright, little push. Yep. Can't do much about that. Yeah, I think Eidolon makes a lot of sense. Don't want to give them like an easy shadow. So I'm fetching, but not necessarily firing off a spell. Okay, fine. Not gonna use Boros Charm mode. Just gonna say okay. Alright, so this is 4-color shadow. Solves. Okay, land. Perfect. Fast turn. So now we have pressure on them. We can just like hold our spells, play them whenever we want. And we have lethal in hand. Or Boros Charm resolves. Well, we have very lethal in hand. Yep, that's a shadow. Yeah. Probably have a stubborn, but if we draw a line, we win. Or another 1-mana burn spell. Actually, might have made a mistake. I think I should have just Boros Charm in response to the shadow. It was my bad, because if the Boros Charm resolves, we just win. But yeah, actually, it could have mattered. That was a small mistake on my part. So Deflecting Palms, Path. I think Relic is okay. Searing Blaze out. Skullcracks and Helix could be alright. Actually, it's not that great. Helix is like okay. Well, that's a hand. That's a very interesting hand. I think I'm gonna try it. I mean, we have these 2 spells that we can cast, plus a path. And the rest of our hand is pretty good if we draw a second line. Well, we did draw our second line, so that's good. I'm gonna grab a Foundry, just to send a Rift Bolt and pass turn. Klein. Yep. Draws a card. Rift Bolt. Swiftspear is pretty good. think I'm gonna play the Swiftspear. Do they have, I don't know, Lock? I think I'm just attacking for 1. Because that means their shadow is gonna be maximum of the 3/3 if they fetch shock. So we can actually still bolt it. Okay, so shadow's a 1/1. Three mana, Liana, Luris. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure. I think I'm just gonna bull this right away. And I'm gonna take a Sacred Foundry again. Might come in handy to cast double white spell in a turn. I want to bolt it now because if I don't draw a second land, well, I could actually wait, like just next turn, do bolt face, cure, swing for 3. Or build it now, next turn charm. I mean, I think the second plan could be better. Okay. Let's like do it like that. We have double path, Deflecting Palm, and Boros Charm. Our hand, pretty good. Actually, like, one of our best draws is like Vintage. Or Lightning Bolt also is pretty good. Like, if the Inquisition here, I don't even know what they want to take. Okay. Well, I'll be honest. Like, I'm happy to do a 4-1. But I think if you saw my last burn videos, I think this is like my 5th 4-1 in a row. So, like, we're getting very close to do these 5-0s. But not quite there, but I think 4-1 is still very, very good. I'm happy to do 4-1. So this was my list for today. Once again, we did 4-1, so I think it's still good. I think like the core of Boros Burn right now is good. We didn't get the chance to play our Destructive Revelry. But our Stomping Ground was a bit annoying in some games. Like, it's not true that this card is not a downside in your mana base. It's actually pretty significant downside. And you might lose games just because of one card like that. But that's the sacrifice to play green in your sideboard. Once again, if you liked the video, please make sure to put a little thumbs up. I appreciate it a lot. And once again, I'm at 90 subscribers right now as the time of this video. If you're feeling a little gentle, just leave a sub if you like my content. And I'll see you next time in another Modern or Pioneer Red Deck win video. Has been ggforgoblinguide. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.